Alright, what is going on, guys? Today I am bringing you another top 5. This is top 5 worst bosses in Call of Duty Zombies. Make sure you leave your top 5 worst bosses in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing and let me know what top 5s I should do in the future. At number 5, I actually kind of have, I think, one that doesn't get thought about much. Number 5, I have the Shrieker Zombie. I wanted to put the Napalm here, but with the Napalm, you actually can like block off an area and the zombies still run at you and die to it. There's use. What does the Shrieker Zombie do? Like, yeah, when you kill it, it explodes and kills some of the zombies around you, but rather than that, it just sprints through the horde and blinds you. You really don't get anything for killing the Shrieker. And if you didn't know, obviously the Shrieker is from Shangri-La only. You need to get something advantageous from it for a decent boss, but you don't for the Shrieker. Like I said, the Napalm gives you something. You literally can block a doorway off for about 10 to 15 seconds. The Shrieker, you just don't get shit. Shangri-La is a super tight map. I'd like to be able to see, so the fact that I can't see and not get anything from it, not great. At number 4, another nuclear take. I remember I made a video where there were a lot of this boss on the map, and I talked about how much I hated this boss and why, and I got a lot of shit for it, but I'm gonna make my case again. Number 4, the Margwa, and I'm just gonna include elemental and normal ones. So bosses need to be one of two things. They either need to be easy to kill, but they are able to kill you very easily, or vice versa, they need to be hard to kill, but they can't really kill you super easily. The Margwa is both. It is hard to kill, and it is easy to kill you. You get slammed by this, insta down. It'd be one thing if the Margwa had 1 or 2 heads that you could shoot, but it has 3. And it'd be another thing if it had like 3 heads, but you could always shoot the 3 heads. But no, it's like you can only shoot 1 at a time, and you can only shoot the 1 at a time at certain times. So the Margwa is like hard to kill. You actually have to be in an open area, or good luck, and you can't be in a closed area again, because if it slams you, which it's not hard to slam you, it's not like the Panzer from DE where like the shock charges are annoying, but you don't get hit by them too much. Like the DE flamethrower on the Panzer, it doesn't hit you that much. Like, DE Panzer is not that bad. He has a lot of health, but he's really easy to trap with the Death Ray or Ragnaroks. The Margwa, you literally just have to run in circles with all the zombies around you and just hope. Yet again, I got a lot of shit for talking about how I hated the Margwa in the past, so let me know what you think about that opinion. I know it's a little out there. Number 3, Ascension Space Monkeys. So, it's hard to put these on the list because Ascension's so easy that I think it needs a hard boss, but I think the Ascension Space Monkeys aren't it. I'd get it if they could take perks. It's fine, I guess, but I think they shouldn't be allowed to take your Quick Revive. I think that's a little much. If they could take every perk but Quick Revive, that's fine. I would completely be okay with that, except for the only other thing like that they're on this list for is that at a certain point, they're not easy to kill, because you're going to get to a certain point, especially in BO1 Ascension, where you don't have any Thunder Gun ammo. You're relying on these Space Monkeys to give you the Thunder Gun ammo. Well, here on round 40 on Ascension, it takes about like, what, 15, 20 ray gun shots or 2 Mustang and Sally clips to just kill a Space Monkey? And these things can kill you very easily. If you've seen my Ascension no power-up challenge, yeah, these things can really kill you easily. Like, they stun you and you get stuck in place. And they do a lot of damage. You wouldn't think they do much? Oh, they do a lot of damage. If they couldn't take your Quick Revive, I wouldn't even have them on this list because I think the idea of them taking your perks is like unique and I like it. You shouldn't be allowed to take my Quick Revive. Quick Revive's too valuable. At number 2, I have one of the most useless bosses. It's useful because they needed it, but like what it adds to the map is nothing great. It is the Denizens from Transit. I know they needed the Denizens to have entities out in the fog so your game wouldn't crash, but like Transit's already hard. It already sucks when you're not on the bus and you're in between sites, so you're out in the fog and the lava and the zombies sprinting after you. I don't need this little gremlin jumping on the back of my head, stunning me, holding me like damn near in place. I can only knife it, and I can only knife it at certain times. You can only knife it when its arm comes across your screen. Like, it just doesn't add much to the map. It adds a lot to the map in the sanctity of not making your game crash, but if that wasn't a thing, Denizens would be useless. There'd be like no reason for them. Yes, I know about the teleporter thing, how you can use them to open the teleporters, but like, there should just be another way to do it. And at number 1, I'm only going to talk in perspective of BO1 here, because in BO3 this problem is easily solved, but I want to just highlight how bad this is on BO1. It is the boy, the Moon Cosmonaut. Okay, he's silent, which is terrifying. Very easy to run through a doorway and get trapped by the Moon Cosmonaut, and then he smacks you with his helmet and teleports you to a random location and takes a perk. Same thing with the Ascension Space Monkeys. Like with the Moon Cosmonaut, he shouldn't be able to take your Quick Revive. I think if he takes your Jug, okay, that's fine. taking a quick revive, that's just a little much. In BO3, he's easily solved with this next problem, which is his health, because you just deadwire him on BO3, and it's like, oh, he's done, oh, bye. But on BO1 Moon, like, every time you kill him, he gets more health. And after you kill him about 5 or 6 times, you have to use like 3 entire AR clips of a Galil Commando right in his head, and then he dies. Which is why, if you look at actual zombieworldrecords.com, there's literally a no cosmonaut like leaderboard, and then there's a cosmonaut leaderboard, which no one runs the cosmonaut leaderboard, because you can trap the cosmonaut using the excavator, you can glitch him out in the biodome. I don't know how to do that. I know how to trap him with the excavator. I don't know how to do the freeze him in biodome thing. I just think he takes too many bullets to kill way too like quickly. Like, as in, like, on round 20, you're already like, oh shit, like, I can't kill him anymore, like, I'm screwed. And at my honorable mention, I actually have Nova Crawlers. I really hate Nova Crawlers, and I've talked about this before. I really hate that they're not on the same elevation as the normal zombies. They move slower than the normal zombies. And when you shoot them, they blind you. When you shoot them and they explode, it slows you down. They just have so many things working against you. But my biggest gripe with Nova Crawlers is definitely that they're on a different elevation than the zombies. Like, it's just, they're so low to the ground that you have to focus on 2 different eye levels, and I really don't like that. Yet again, make sure you leave your top 5 worst bosses in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.